Westside Wellbeing crew. Welcome to our yoga session. Goes without saying, and please make sure you're in a safe space to practice in. You just need a mat, maybe have some water to hand. Close the door on anything that's going to distract you, turn off anything that's going to buzz, ping or vibrate, and if anything hurts, please don't do it. We use our breath as our guide, so if you find yourself in a posture where you're scrunching up your face and holding your breath, it probably means it's not the right one for you today. Today we are going to focus on releasing into the back, and we're going to do it in two parts. So 20 minutes today is going to be all standing postures, and then we're going to do a follow-up which is all on the mat, kind of hands and knees on our belly a little bit. So today is releasing into the back, shoulders, neck. Really good if you spent a lot of time at the desk, if you've got 20 minutes on a lunch break and you just want to get moving a little bit, this is going to be perfect for you. So we're going to start standing up. And I just want you to bring your feet to hip distance, relax the arms beside you, and just ground yourself. If you can, slip your shoes and socks off. If you're somewhere where that's not possible, just really connect your feet through your shoes or slippers down into the floor, the earth beneath you. Maybe even pick up the toes, give them a little wiggle and replace them back on the mat. Notice how the weight is going through your feet. You might want to just inhale, lean forwards a little bit, take the weight out of the heels and then come back, and then lean back into the heels, maybe lift the balls of the feet a little. You can do the same thing side to side, take the weight all the way over to the sides, both ways, and then come back to center. Again, this is just a nice way to really connect to the floor. You can have a little softness in the knees here, maybe a little bounce, maybe start to just sway from side to side. You could circle around into the hips if that feels good. You could release into your wrist, give your arms and fingers a little shake, and start to get all the way up into those shoulders. And then just start to find stillness. If you're shaking off a busy morning, a long day, a night's sleep that wasn't your best, just maybe even literally shake it off. And then come to stillness. And notice how you're breathing. We're going to deliberately try and breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. See if you can make the inhales deeper and the exhales longer. Notice what happens to your neck and your shoulders as you inhale and as you exhale. See if you can take 3 more here. Lovely. Take one shoulder, whichever shoulder, don't mind. We're going to roll it forwards. Really get into that shoulder joint. Nice big rolls. And then rolling back the other way. Find stillness in the shoulder. Same thing on the other side. Rolling into that shoulder. And then back the other way. And then find stillness in the shoulders and just bring some movement into both. Go forwards, go backwards. See how that feels. And then start to find your way to stillness. As you exhale, drop chin towards the chest and gently roll the head from side to side. And really think of this as a roll, like you're drawing a semicircle with the chin, taking the head from side to side. There's no need to go all the way back with the neck. We don't want to damage anything at all. So just take it nice and steady side to side with the neck. Lovely. Next time your chin comes back to the chest, we're going to leave it here and slowly lift the head. Bring the feet together. Inhale, take the arms all the way up above the head, and as you exhale, let the arms come down. Notice what's going on with your shoulders. Try not to let them come up. Inhale, arms wide, fingers wide, gaze goes up. Exhale, hands come down. One more like this. Inhale, arms go wide. Exhale, arms come all the way down. Lovely. Now we're going to do it again, but this time circle the wrists forwards as you bring them all the way up and overhead, and then come down, keep the arms wide, but circle the wrists backwards. I get loads of little clicks and cracks out of my wrists here. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms go wide, circle those wrists, and circle the wrists backwards as the arms come all the way down. Lovely. See how your arms feel all the way down to the fingertips now. Step the feet back to hip distance. I'll show you this one from this side. We're just going to let the chin roll towards the chest, have a softness in your knees, and then roll down the spine like you're trying to curl up the whole spine. Let the head be heavy, let go of any tension in the neck. Soften the knees, let belly come towards the thighs. You can keep your fingertips now just brushing the floor, or you could grab hold of opposite elbows. Maybe have a little nod, a little sway. Make sure you're breathing. This is called ragdoll, so you can imagine yourself just like a giant ragdoll. Letting any tension release towards the floor. Lovely. Release your hands down. Push down through your feet as you inhale. Roll back up. Take your time. Stacking the spine, one vertebrae joint at a time. Chin in towards the chest. Head is the very last thing to come all the way up. Nice work. When you get here, bring the arms up to shoulder height. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, bend into the knees. Start to sit back into an imaginary chair, but tuck your tailbone under. Suck your belly button in. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Breathe. Lovely. Push down into the feet. Come all the way up to standing. Breathe. Hands to hips, softness in the knees. Inhale, take the gaze up. As you exhale, hinge from your hips, fold all the way forwards. Belly comes back down towards the floor. Keep a bend in the knees. Bring the left hand down to the floor in front of your left foot. Keep that left leg bent, but start to straighten the right leg. It doesn't have to be straight, but you're just trying to start to straighten it out. And uncurl your right arm up towards the ceiling. Maybe gaze follows the fingertips. Take a couple more breaths here. Excellent. Bend into the knees. Hands back to the hips. Push down through the feet. Long spine. Come all the way up to standing. Excellent. Step your feet together. Take a nice deep inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms forwards and up. We come back into a chair pose, tuck the tailbone under. This time though, your knees are squeezing together, your inner thighs are squeezing together. We're going to bring the hands to prayer, prayer to heart center. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Try and bring your left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Head reaches forward, tailbone reaches backward, chest is open. Lovely. On your next inhale, bring the prayer back to heart center. Push down through the feet. Come up to standing. Breathe. On an inhale, we're going to come into a balance now. Lots of different options here, but if you know you like a wall or the back of a chair to lean on, you can grab one. But if not, lots of different options, so you can choose as we go. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Take your right arm down and underneath the left, bend at the elbows, bring your palms to touch. If that's not available today, grab hold of opposite shoulders. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, start to bend the knees. We've been warming up the thighs for this one. You can stay here or make it a balance by lifting your right leg up and over the left. See if you can get your right foot behind the left calf. Granted, if you're doing this in the office, it might look a little bit weird. We call it eagle pose. Arch your shoulders towards the back of the room. Really feel that, pulling your shoulder blades apart. Fingertips reach in the opposite direction or hands on shoulders, really pull. Take a breath. Lovely. On your next inhale, unravel, unwind, reach all the way up. And as you exhale, let the hands come down. Breathing here. Lovely. So you know what we're doing on the other side now. We bring our hands to the hips, feet to hip distance. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, hinge from those hips, fold forward. Belly comes down towards the thighs. Lovely. This time it's the right hand we're going to bring to the floor in front of the right foot. Keep a bend in that right knee. Start to straighten your left leg. If it feels good, you can twist and open the chest and maybe reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Take a couple more breaths here. Excellent. Bend back into both knees, hands to the hips. Push down through the feet, long spine coming all the way back up. Excellent. Shuffle the feet together. Release the arms beside you. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, bend the knees, dip the hips, start to sweep the arms forwards and up. Back into that chair pose. Relax the shoulders. Draw them away from your ears. Hands to prayer. Prayer to heart center. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist to the left. Hook your right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Head reaches forward, tailbone reaches back. Breathe. Lovely. On your next inhale, unhook the elbow, push down through the feet. Bring the whole body back up to standing. We'll come back into that eagle pose, balance. Inhale, sweep the arms up. This time it's left arm down and underneath the right. Bend at the elbows, bind at those wrists or grab hold of opposite shoulder blades. Inhale, stand tall. As you exhale, bend the knees, dip the hips. You can stay here. Taking it into a balance, you're lifting the left leg up and over the right. Left foot comes behind that right calf. And then try and squeeze everything back down the midline of the body. Breathe, sink the hips down low, relax the shoulders. Excellent. On your next inhale, unravel, unwind. Release the arms up, and then as you exhale, let the hands come down beside the body. Breathe here. Lovely. Now we have started balancing. We're going to balance a little more. It's a great way, particularly if you're doing this in your lunch break, to really just get out of the day. You can only focus on your balance if you want to stay standing. So bring your attention to your breath. Take the weight into your left leg. You can use a wall or a chair for extra balance. Hands to hips, right thigh comes up parallel to the floor. Stand tall. Let go of the day, let go of the night, let go of the morning, let go of any expectations. Just focus here. Now we've done a lot of work twisting and opening into those shoulders. So can you bring your left hand to the outside of the right thigh, right hand to the lower back, and use that leverage to twist and open your chest towards the right hand side. Maybe even releasing the right fingertips and letting the gaze follow fingertips. Lovely. As you inhale, come back to center. Try not to drop the leg. We're going to interlace the fingers around the top of the right shin and give yourself a nice big squeeze. Stand tall. While you're here, let's circle round into the right ankle. Turn the toes around one way. And turn the toes back the other way. Release the right leg all the way down. Find your way to stillness. Excellent. Same thing on the other side. Hands to hips, ground down into that right leg, left thigh up parallel to the floor. You can stay here using whatever you need to help you balance. Option to bring the right hand to the outside of the left thigh, left hand to the lower back, twist and open that chest. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Maybe left arm reaches away, gaze follows. Inhale to come all the way back to center. Interlace your fingers around the shin, standing tall. You could circle around into the left ankle and turn it back the other way. Excellent. Finding stillness in the ankle. Big squeeze. And then release the left leg all the way down. Find your stillness. Find Tadasana. Breathe here. Grounding down through the feet, reaching nice and tall with the top of the head. Relax the shoulders. We call this our mountain posture. So imagining your feet are embedded in the crust of the earth, and your crown of your head is reaching up to the sky, to space, to the sun beyond. Release your fingertips down. Reach the crown of the head up, shoulders softening, neck is long. Kneecaps are squeezing up, tailbone is tucked under. Looks like not much is happening at all here, but everything is engaged. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. See if you can start to take a deeper inhale. A longer exhale. Inhale to inspire life into your bodies again. Wiggle fingers and toes. Release into wrists and ankles. Maybe wiggle the hips like we did at the beginning. Release into the shoulders, the neck and the head. Maybe as you inhale, come into a full body stretch here. And release the arms all the way down by your side. Check in with how you're feeling, how your shoulders, your neck are feeling, how your back is feeling. And just know that wherever you find yourself in this precise moment is exactly where you are meant to be. Thank you for joining me for your practice. Really well done. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. So, yogis, that was part 1 of our upper back, shoulder, neck release. We are going to do a part 2, so you can combine these together. Part 2, we are down on the mat, so you just want to make sure you've got a space that you feel comfortable doing that in. Hopefully see you again soon. Bye.